Kuma rũriĩ-inĩ rwa AMBOSELI nginyagia rũriĩ-inĩ rwa MAASAI Mara ũgemu na ũthaka wa nyamũ na nyoni mĩthemba mĩingĩ nĩ wakĩrorerwa. NDII gatagatĩ kaingĩ nĩ cikaro cia nyamũ ithano nene iria igucagĩrĩria makiri ma agendi MAASAI Mara ikĩandĩkithia igegania rĩa kanana rĩa thĩ, kũrĩa gatati makĩria ma milioni 1.5 oro mwaka cikoragwo thama-inĩ kuma rũriĩ-inĩ rwa Serengeti bũrũri-inĩ wa Tanzania nginyagia rũriĩ-inĩ rwa MAASAI Mara. Nori uthaka ũyũ wothe waya kũnyua kagera nĩ mĩhang'o ya ũrĩmi, waki wa cikaro na ngiri ũndũ ũrĩa ũhingĩte njĩra cia nyamũ na gũtururia mĩgendere yacio.
Both livestock and wildlife require to move over large distances to survive during this time of climate change and during drought.
Migratory corridors that are well documented by Kenya Wildlife Service and the Wildlife Research Institute is also taken into consideration to ensure that there is a concerted effort between stakeholders, including the county government, because if the spatial plan can link to the Conservancy's management plans and the overall national plans, I think we can conserve wildlife. Gũtharara kwa njĩra cia nyamũ gũcũngĩrĩirie nyingĩ kũguĩmwo, kũragwo nĩ ngari mĩtino-inĩ ya barabara na gũcũngĩrĩria nyamũ ici gũciarana na iria cikuruhanĩte, ũndũ ũrĩa ataramu moigĩte no ũhukie imwe ciacio.
The truth is we have enough corridors. The only problem is people have taken up the corridors. People are using the corridor. Corridors are mapped. Not now. They're actually in the plans. All of them are gazetted. All of them are gazetted. We don't want anything new.
Nĩguo kũgitĩra thĩna ũyũ, aikari, ataramu na athaitĩri a nyamũ cia gĩthaka nĩ manyitanĩire gũthara na kũgitĩra rũriĩ rwa MAASAI Mara.
Things are there. So we only want to go back as a government. Now, with the help of the conservancies, we'll just go back and reclaim them.
Those lands that are yet not under conservation, we will encourage through the conservancy model, we will encourage those landowners to put their land together and bring it back to conservation so that we can be able to increase that. Even if there is no one contiguous landmass that is still a conservancy and they are a little bit more fragmented, they can be connected.
Arĩ njĩra ya kwandandamũra mĩgendere ya nyamũ kuma rũriĩ-inĩ rwa MAASAI Mara, aikari rĩu nĩ marutĩte mĩgũnda yao gũtuĩka ndiĩ cia kĩũmbe.
Promoting more conservancies, encouraging communities to implement their traditional practices, which was based on open grazing rather than privatized in small pieces.
We are finding more wildlife within the conservancies, more than the protected area itself. So the best we can do is to sit down with the communities, with the conservancy owners, and look for way forwards. Really talk conservation. It's no longer about tourism revenue alone. We've got to think of other ways of helping conservancies deal with this thing.
Mũbango ũyũ gacĩrĩte kuona aikari nĩ marĩhagwo kĩgĩna oro mwaka nĩ gwĩtĩkĩra mĩgũnda yao gũtuĩka cikaro na njĩra cia nyamũ, kũrĩa ona mahiũ mao makoragwo makĩrĩithio.
We are looking for space for wildlife. We are no longer going to think of getting new national parks, new natural reserves. So the way forward is conservancies, and this one we will do.
In the areas where we have conservancies, there is very minimal fencing, except perhaps around the households, just to protect the stock at night. Outside of that, wildlife are able to move over large distances. Livestock are also able to move from one place to another.
Rũriĩ rwa MAASAI Mara rũkoragwo na njĩra 17 cia mĩgendere ya nyamũ na gwĩbata rũgitĩrwo na njĩra nene.
We need the county governments in this one. Because since the county governments came, it's like a bit of money is now free flowing and people are doing things. So we only want to bring them in and go into their plans, And we go and tell them, please, this one is a corridor.
So the whole idea of creating a conservancy is to ensure that we don't end up with a MAASAI Mara that is fenced, like we have seen in other closed systems, where it becomes so expensive to manage and wildlife populations become easy to collapse because of inbreeding and because of inadequate food.
Ngĩribotera Kameme TV, Njĩta Gĩtaũ wa Wanjikũ.